Beyond the neon lights of Tokyo, the sky towers of Dubai, and the beaches of Bali, lies another Asia. An Asia where time moves slower, where mountain air replaces city smoke, and strangers still smile without reason. These are the forgotten villages, hidden in valleys, clinging to cliffs, or floating on rivers, where nature, culture, and simplicity still rule. If you thought you knew Asia, think again. Let's journey to 17 hidden villages that will blow your mind. 17. Zero Valley, India, where the hills sing. Tucked away in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Zero Valley is home to the Apatani tribe and rolling green hills that look like a quilt of nature. Bamboo houses dot the landscape, blending seamlessly into the terraced farms. Locals grow rice and pineapples on the same patch of land. No chemicals, no noise, just harmony rooted in centuries-old knowledge. The morning mist hugs the fields like a secret. Birds call softly from the treetops, and once a year, the Zero Music Festival turns the serene valley into a soulful stage where global and tribal rhythms merge under open skies. 16. Mae Kampong, Thailand, the misty forest village. Just an hour from Chiang Mai, Mae Kampong sits hidden in a rainforest, where every breath carries the scent of wet earth and jasmine. Wooden homes cling to the slopes, cooled by mountain breezes. Here, coffee is grown in backyards, streams run through kitchens, and time seems paused in a permanent sigh. Wake to the sound of gongs echoing through the trees. Walk narrow paths lined with ferns. Sleep to the whisper of leaves against your window. It's not just peaceful, it's spiritual, like a temple carved from forest and fog. 15. Turtuk, India, the lost village of the Silk Road. Turtuk was once in Pakistan. Today, it's one of India's last villages before the border. Nestled in the Nubra Valley of Ladakh, it's a mix of Balti culture, apricot orchards, and dramatic mountain cliffs. Stone houses and narrow lanes lead to glacier-fed rivers, and the people still speak an ancient dialect found nowhere else. Visit in summer and you'll see orchards in bloom, children playing by icy brooks, and elders sharing stories over butter tea. It feels like a place time forgot and never needed to remember. 14. Kampung Pelangi, Indonesia, the Rainbow Village. Once a sleepy riverside town, Kampung Pelangi transformed into a rainbow paradise. Literally, locals painted every house in vibrant colors, turning the entire village into a living art piece. Walls burst with patterns, staircases swirl with murals, even bridges wear rainbows. But beyond the colors are warm families, fresh markets, and kids who play barefoot by the river. Laughter echoes down narrow alleys, and street food stalls sizzle with fried bananas and spicy noodles. It's cheerful, charming, and utterly Instagrammable, without even trying. 13. Jufan, Taiwan, spirited away in the hills. Perched above the sea with winding alleys and lantern-lit tea houses, Jufan feels like a dream. Said to have inspired Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away, this hillside village is full of secrets. Every staircase leads to something: an old temple, a dumpling stall, or a view that steals your breath. Evenings bring mist and magic. The lanterns glow. The air smells of sweet taro and incense. Come for the nostalgia, stay for the magic, and lose yourself in a story that only Jufan knows how to tell. 12th Ban Rak Thai, Thailand, the Chinese tea village. Right on the Myanmar border sits Ban Rak Thai, founded by Chinese soldiers who fled after the Civil War. Mandarin is spoken here, oolong tea is served with pride, and mist curls over the hills like a dragon's breath. Tea houses overlook tranquil lakes where lotus flowers bloom, and Chinese Yunnan architecture stands in harmony with Thai hospitality. Mornings are quiet, save for the clink of porcelain cups and the soft murmurs of tea masters. At sunset, the village glows amber, and the scent of brewed leaves fills the air. It's a cross-cultural cocoon wrapped in fog and flavor. 11. Shirakawa-go, Japan, the snowbound secret. Famous for its steep, thatched roof houses, Shirakawa-go is a UNESCO site, but its soul lies in its silence. In winter, thick snow turns the village into a glowing, lantern-lit wonderland. Inside, hearths burn and stories unfold over rice and miso, while shadows dance on wooden walls. Every step through this village feels like stepping into a snow globe, perfect, peaceful, and protected. Visitors often stay in farmhouses, where tatami mats, futons, and warm sake remind you that comfort can be found in the simplest things. It's the kind of place where you feel like a character in a folktale. 10. Gandruk, Nepal, the Himalayan balcony. Gandruk is a Gurung village perched on the edge of the Annapurna Range. Here, prayer flags flutter in the wind, and stone paths lead to cloud-kissed vistas. You'll see old women weaving by open fires, kids carrying goats up steep trails, and the peaks of Machapuchare watching over like ancient gods. Every sunrise paints the mountains in hues of pink and gold. Chickens cluck, bells chime, and fresh mountain air carries the scent of pine and herbs. There's no rush here, only reverence. 9. Fenghuang, China, the phoenix that rose again. Fenghuang, or Phoenix Town, straddles a river like a memory. Wooden houses on stilts reflect in the water. Red lanterns swing in the wind like slow-moving fireflies. This ancient town is a living museum of the Ming and Qing dynasties, rich with culture, poetry, and quiet beauty. By day, calligraphers line the alleys with scrolls of ink and wisdom. By night, the town glows softly like a phoenix in slumber, and the river carries stories whispered in the wind. 8. Tawang, India, the monastery village in the clouds. Tawang floats at 10,000 feet in Arunachal Pradesh, home to the second-largest Buddhist monastery in the world. It's a place of prayer wheels, spinning chants, and snow-dusted silence. Here, monks walk barefoot in the snow, butter lamps flicker beside ancient scriptures, and yaks graze near centuries-old monasteries. The night sky here is unforgettable. Stars seem to hang just above your head. It's not just high in altitude, it's high in spirit. Tawang is India's hidden sky temple. 7. Luang Prabang, Laos, the Golden Sleepwalker. While it's technically a town, Luang Prabang feels like a large, gentle village where monks collect alms at sunrise and waterfalls hide behind forest trails. French colonial houses mix with Buddhist stupas, and time flows like the Mekong, slow and sacred. Golden light washes the town at dusk, casting shadows on saffron robes and crumbling walls. It's not flashy, but it stays with you, like a whispered blessing you don't forget. 6. Kalau, Myanmar, the mountain breath. Once a British hill station, Kalau now thrives as a serene trekking village in the Shan Hills. Pine forests, rolling tea farms, and Buddhist stupas greet you at every turn. Walk from village to village, sleep in homestays, and eat lentil soup with elders who've never left their mountaintop home. The trails are lined with wildflowers, the air smells of earth and wood smoke, and the pace of life slows to your heartbeat. It's simple, it's perfect, it's the breath your soul forgot it needed. 5. Ubud, outskirts, Bali, beyond the yoga mats. Tourists know Ubud, but few stray beyond the center. On its outskirts lie true Balinese villages where ceremonies line the streets, gamelan music echoes at dusk, and rice terraces stretch like green stairways to heaven. Here, daily life is a dance of offerings, art, and quiet devotion. 4. Sapa's ethnic villages, Vietnam, among the clouds. Trek into Sapa and you'll find more than rice terraces. You'll find life woven into mountains. Villages like Lao Chai and Ta Van are home to Hmong and Dao tribes. Traditional clothing, handmade dyes, and ancient customs endure. It's not just scenery, it's soul. 3. Bukchon Hanok Village, South Korea, Seoul's secret heart. Amid the skyscrapers of Seoul, Bukchon stands still. This hidden Hanok village is full of traditional Korean houses with curved roofs and courtyard gardens. Residents still live here, tending bonsai or sipping tea behind wooden screens. It's a glimpse of old Korea, quiet, proud, and beautifully preserved. 2. Ladakh's Turtuk and Hanle, the edge of Asia. In Ladakh's northern frontier, the villages of Turtuk and Hanle feel like outposts on another planet. One is green and lush, with apricot trees and ancient monasteries. The other, Hanle, is barren and windswept, home to stargazers and silence.
Both exist on the edge of India, of civilization, and of wonder.
1. Pankor Island's hidden village, Malaysia, the last fisherman. Pangkor's beaches are known, but its fishing villages remain a secret. Here, wooden houses rise on stilts over tide pools. Nets hang from doors. Children chase crabs. It's the Malaysia View Sea, a slow, salty, sun-kissed paradise where life dances with the tide. So, which one pulled at your heart? Was it the snow-laced roofs of Shirakawa Go, the rainbow alleys of Kampung Pelangi, or the soul-stirring quiet of Tawang? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to know where your journey begins. And if you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more hidden wonders around the world. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable places are the ones still off the map.